Yeah, if you text me the link, Suzanne, I'll add it to our email today. Okay, so that's all nice news. So we're gonna find our heels and just get a little connection to the back of our heels. Yes, Eloise looking so very nice and tall there. Good. Yes, I see you over there. Good. And I want you to just inhale, lift that chest up. Good. And exhale, pull your ribs in. So I've got, let's see, who am I not looking at? There's someone who's giving me just a gray screen. Oh, no, I see Franny. There's Franny. And no, it's not you, Suzanne, but someone who doesn't have their name on their screen. So if that's you, person, and you want me to see you, let me know. I'll tell you who I can see. I can see Mary and Sheila's name. Oh, it's Annie. There we go. Fixed it. I know, just the gray screen of mystery. Oh, well, oh, that's fine. So we're lifting that chest, we're pulling the ribs in, right? So finding our front side, connecting the ribs in. And I want you to notice that when we start lifting the chest, we can keep our hips over our ribs. We don't have to swing the hips forward to lift the chest. We can keep them right there and let the back have its motion. Yeah. That's it. Good. Good. And so for some of you who tend toward anterior tilt, that idea might feel even harder. You guys think about almost tucking and then letting your hips stay back as you back bend. Yeah, good. Good, and one more time. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you pull those ribs in. Very nice, good. We have our feet in Pilates stance, yeah? We're gonna give ourselves a small little plie. With your hands at your sides, see if you can get your thigh bones to push out towards your band. It won't feel very powerful for most of us, good. And then squeeze the heels, push them down to the ground, good. Inhale, open those knees as much as you can into your band, good. Exhale, squeeze the heels and push them down, good. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze and heels, good. Two more, inhale, open, good. Good. So watch where your weight goes. Some of you bend your knees and immediately your weight is falling forward. Can you keep it back over your heels? I'll show you what I mean. Here's me falling forward. Can you see that? Good. So then I want you to see if you can stay back. And if you have a wall that you want to back up to, feel free to do that. So you have that sense of keeping yourself along that wall. Good. So we're going to hold the next one down. Good. We're going to press back, collarbones open. Good. And release. So if you're at the wall, you would just be pushing your hands and your ribs against the wall. Those of us who are not at a wall, we have to watch out for this. Can you see how I've just used my back to counterbalance my arms? Instead, I'm going to pull my ribs in and hold my front ribs to my back ribs. Yes, that's good. Good. Knees are still soft and pulling open. Good. Last two. Last one. Hold the arms back. Connect to your shoulder blades. That's it. Come up to a stand and release the arms. So now we're going to put that all together. Exhale back, press back. Good. Inhale, squeeze the legs together as you come up to a stand. Exhale, release. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press back. Good. Inhale, up to a stand. Exhale, slow release. Good. Inhale as you bend. Good. Exhale back. Good. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, release. Good. Can you guys do 2 more cycles? I want to watch because I see all kinds of weird craziness going on around the room. For example, David, Shelley, Eloise, you guys are almost bending backwards to move your arm. I want all 3 of you to engage your left oblique. Pull it into your rib. Yes, that's nice, Shelley. Perfect. Yes, Eloise. Even more, David. this right rib, not your hip. Keep your hip strong. Just bring the rib in. Okay. Good. Good. That's it. Good. And Annie, when you press back, I want your abs to make sure they're like a seatbelt across your hips. You're not going to let those hips fling forward. Yes. Good. Boy, who knew? That's it. Good, Nara. Good. Good. Can one more? One more. I know that's a lot, but there's just a lot going on. Good. Keep that left oblique for me. That's it. Good, Eloise. Good. Yes. Good. Good. All right. Shake it out. I think you need to shake it out a little bit. Yeah. Good. We're going to open into parallel. And we're going to come into bow. And as we come into bow, we're pressing the hands straight back, looking at our belly button and our pubic bone, and then coming back up. So hopefully we're having a sense of how this upper motion through your abdominals is counterbalanced by the hands pressing back. It should intensify, hopefully, this feeling across our belly. Yeah. Good. And then just check. Nice. Nara, your form is so great so far. Just check, everybody, that your abs and your spine are leading you, not your nose and your chin. I saw a couple of you jamming that chin down to your collarbone. Yeah. So keep your throat lifted. That's right, throat lifted and let the bend. Yes, Suzanne, that's better. Do you feel what you did? That's beautiful. What a lovely change. Good. And one more. Oh, takes a little more work in there, doesn't it? Now we're going to hold that bow. Good. And then we're going to rotate the palms so they face down. Feel your shoulder rotate at the upper arm. Good. Some of you might feel like you lost your abs in that moment. That's okay. See if you can find them again. Rotate the palms back up again, all the way from the shoulder, and then come out of your bow. So I want you to do that again 4 more times. You're going down, palm is pushing back, rotate from the shoulder, rotate back, and come up. Yeah? Makes sense? I want you to feel that happen all the way at the top. Notice how when you get palms down that you need to ask your abs to help there. Good. And I'm coming too. Here I come. Yes, good, Franny. That's it. Nice lift. Good. It's a lot of work. And so this is really illustrative, how we let our pec and our neck turn off our abs. When we go back to palms down, some of us will feel like we want to tighten the front of that shoulder or the top of the shoulder. Yeah. So feel free to shake it out when you get your 4 good ones. Yes, round boys. Yes, holding the shoulders back. Okay. Let's cross the band, then opposite hands. Good. And then all we're going to do is pull out to the side, thumb up, and side bend. And we'll alternate sides. So thumb up, side bend. Thumb up, side bend. Yes. Good. And I want you to notice how much your head is leading you. So if you... Yes, that's better, Mark. So, right, if your head is down here by your shoulder, that's no more curvature than if your head is here. Can you see the difference? My spine hasn't moved. So I want you to try to keep that spine, keep that head. Oops, I think I'm moving that backwards. Good. Makes sense? Okay. Okay, so now I want you to add the same side arm. We were doing opposing arm. Now we're gonna come into the bend and lift the same side arm. You should feel the intensity lift up through here. Sue, I want you to give me just a little more from the front side of you as you do that one. So instead of bending backwards to the side, you're gonna bend slightly forward to the side. Yes, that's even more, even more. Tuck in that rib, tuck in that rib a little. Good, where'd Robin go? Oh, there's Robin. Good. Yeah, alternate sides, sorry. If you're not alternating, go ahead and switch to the other side now. Good. And then same thing for me, Eloise. Push your hips back and give me more from the front side of you bending. Yeah, you are so willowy. You're so good at extension. I want a little bit of this engaging. Okay. Everybody, can you do this for me? Can you take your right hand, wrap it around to your right butt? Feel where it is, right? Good. Now push your right butt to your left. Got it? Don't let it move. Take your left hand out to the side. Oh, sorry. Yeah, your left hand out to the side. You're still pushing over. Now, side bend to your left. Do not. You are going to keep your hip pushed to the left. Push it to the left, push it to the left, push it to the left. Yep, push that hip to the left, Eloise. This goes out to you. Push that, yes, push your hip to the left, push it, push it. That's it, girl, there we go. Same thing, Sue. So I want you to go back to alternating, but each time you're going to make sure that hip does not swing out. You're gonna keep it in the direction that you are side bending. And you will feel, yes, Annie, good. David, give me more from your front side. Yeah, push your hip back, and engage the more of the front of you. Yeah, the hip, yes, good. Making sense, you guys? Eloise was just the canary in the coal mine. But she's so advanced, so she gets picked on when I see her form go. But many of us were doing that same thing where we were counterbalancing and not holding steady and using that front side. Makes sense? Good. So you can't bend to your left and keep that right hip on. Yeah. So that's normal. So Robin has a super good awareness. That's usually the side where the glute med is not as strong. Right? Yeah. So that's great. I love that you noticed it. Anybody else notice one side is easier to control than the other? So when we're doing clams, always feel free to do an extra set on that side that was harder to control. Just saying. Okay. We're gonna keep our band crossed, palms face forward, ribs in. Exhale, have a seat, push your hands forward, pull your booty back away from them. Good. Come up to a stand, pull your arms back, but keep your hips over your ankles. Hips don't swing. Good. Palms forward, sitting back. Good. And pull. No hip swinging. Bring your hips back, Shelly. Good. Good. Nice, Suzanne. Now, I love that your hips are staying still. Can you bring your ribs back too the next time your hands come back? Good. Good. And Catherine, hi. Step your feet apart just a little bit for me. There you go. Good. That's it. Now the other way back. Good. Good. Am I doing it backwards? I'm doing it. Sorry. I got sidetracked watching you guys. Good thing you're here. Good. All right. Last one. Stay right here. In your seat. Good. We're going to step open, opening the arms at the same time. Bring them back to center. A moment of rest for the arms. Up. Step out. Back to center. Bring them down, a moment of rest for the arms. Up, step out, center. Yeah, good. So I'm only gonna do 3 steps and then go back, just because I wanna stay in screen. That's it. So if you want a little extra for your shoulder, and you feel like you've got good shoulder control, instead of bringing your hands in here, keep your arms out, then that makes you should have to grab back on under there a little bit. Yeah. Good. See if you can make a little happier tail for me, Dave. Sue, see if you can push your thighs apart a little bit. Yes, good, good. That's it, good. And I've completely lost count. I'm just watching. You keep moving. You go. I know, you go. Good. Can you sit? So, that's it. Now take those arms forward. There you go. So I want you to straight arms for me. That's it. Good. Straight arms. That's it. Good. Good. This should be, I think, your second set. Third. Okay, if it's your second set, come back in. Good. And then take your band out from under your feet. Good. And then behind you. Good. And now you get to just push it back. And now you're like on the bow of a ship. You're the masthead. Reach back as far as you can. Your hips get to go forward as long as you're squeezing your glute. Yep, squeeze your glutes. Open up those shoulders. Ah. Yeah. Good. Nice job. Anyway, I know. That was a whole class right there. We could walk away and feel good about that. All right. We're going to take our band behind our booties. You're like, Mona, we've done so much forward arm work. I know, but this is going to change the emphasis just a little bit. So with the band low, I have my hand pretty close. See how much slack I have hanging off the ends? All right, standing tall, I'm just going to exhale, come into a bow, and push my hands low. So I'm not trying to lift them up here. I want them down low. So what that should create, again, is that little smiley in your belly, that little lift. Yeah, good. That little lift, good. Yes, good. With a little bow, just a little bow, good. And again, I want it close. I want you to have a lot of tension. Those of you who've pulled with the straps on the reformer machine behind you, or the Pilates stick straps behind you, or the Cadillac straps behind you, it's that same feeling. Suzanne, bring your low ribs back a little. So instead, yeah, so you have your abs on, but you're then hinging like this. I want you to let your ribs stay back and just create that bow. Yeah, nice, you guys. Good, okay. So now stay upright, giving me that same engagement with your spine up. Abs are in, spine is long. You're just gonna give me that same little zip for your belly. That's it. Yep, stay tall, stay tall. Can you just let that press? Yes. Just like that, abs up. Good. All right, now with it over your booty, you're gonna neutral hinge, keep your abs up, right? Tail is up, abs are up. Good. Inhale, exhale, drive into those feet. You should feel your abs right here. They're helping. And then release. Inhale, exhale, press and neutral hinge, tail up. Good. Inhale, exhale, keep pushing forward low as you come upright, slow it down as you get close to being tall, and then release. There should be a moment where you feel that abdominal wall come into its stabilizing role, shall we say. Stabilizing, right? This is about abs up, tail up, right? And then feeling right here, slow, 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 slow. Good, good. But if you swing your hips forward, you won't feel it, right? So I want this awareness of being able to come right over your heels. Wasn't saying it was you. She goes, I was looking at Mark, it must have been Mark. He wasn't the only one swinging his hip forward. But just saying, this is one that
trying to be illustrative.
Yeah, he's trying to be illustrative for you. All right, we're gonna take the In your hand, just in the adductor? Oh, yeah, right? So Nara gets a gold star. We talk about the magic triangle of supporting your body, adductors, glutes, and abs, right? Adductors, glutes, abs. So all those three groups of muscles together help stabilize the pelvis, which then stabilizes the spine. So if you're feeling posterior adductor inside of your hamstring coming in, that could be an A-OK thing for you. Does anybody else feel that? Or do you mostly just feel hamstring to glute? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. Yes. I love that. Good, good. So if the band behind you helps you stay with that feeling as we go through these roll downs, you can switch back into that feeling. Have the band behind your butt. Roll down, the arm will reach slightly forward. And as you come up, you're just going to keep it low as you roll back up. And you'll feel it even through here, hopefully, that stacking feeling through your abs. Yeah. Good. Right? So I think I've said this before, that if there's a drill we've done before and you know it helps you connect better, do it, right? Do it. Even if my hands are up here and you know that other one helps you feel closer to your abs. Do what makes you feel closer to your abs. On the next one we do, we're going to be walking out to a plank, and then we're going to hold our plank and lift our hands. So if you need any kind of accommodation, like a bench to put your arms on or something to put under your shins, grab it now before we go rolling down. So once you're down there, and then Mary Lisa, if you don't remember how I showed you last time to get down, let me know. We're holding that plank, and all we're going to do is pull one elbow up and put it down, and then the other elbow up to our waist and put it down. So these first ones, you're welcome, of course, to be on your knees instead. If you're on your forearms, give yourself a nice short little section in the middle and still pull the elbows up, right? Just like that. Oh, let me see what's going on around the room. Yeah. That's it. Good. And I think you're at about 4 on each side. Yes? Close to 4 on each side? If you are, go ahead and sit back in a child's pose for just a moment and release the front of your arms. Nice. Because we're going to do a second set. Not because anybody looked glaringly wonky, but because we all like to fine tune, don't we? Yes, we do, Mona. We love it. So when we do our second set, I want you to pay attention, and I have to pay attention to this too, to the glute med on the side that's holding you up. So as you look in your, if this were your right side, it's my right glute med over here that would have to pull into my middle as my arm lifts. If it doesn't, can you see how it falls to the outside? So I don't want that to happen. I want it to hold it really strong, push to the middle, which also means you're going to get more on your big toe on the moving arm side. Does that make sense? So I want you to try 4 on each side. Notice which side is harder to control, and then maybe do 2 more on that side. Yeah. Feel the swing. If you're on your knees, it's kind of the same thing. Notice where you roll from one knee to the other. You can kind of feel it across the kneecap. Yes. Good. And then when you get through those, then we'll have a seat. Good. All right. I'm going to take my band and loop it over my feet. And then press those feet forward. I'm going to cross the band so I have a lot of support. So for these first ones, I want you to have a nice feeling that, see how much slack I have hanging off? That means it's nice and tight on my band. I'm going to bring my fists toward each other, and I can almost hang off the band here. Yeah, nice and easy. Just rolling back into a deep C curve and then coming back up. That's it. Let your hip bones come forward. Good. I'm going to let you keep going. I'm going to add a little bit of color contrast because now I feel like my whole bottom is blending into the mat. Keep going. Feet are in parallel, legs are in parallel, heels on the ground. Yeah, and I want you to take it deep. This should be a nice spine stretch moment. Almost feeling like you're coming as low as a bow, right? With your almost getting to the point where you're feels almost like you're hitting that low rib. Should feel good in a working way. Yeah, Eloise, you think of the reformer rollbacks. Yeah, perfect. Good. Okay, everybody's gonna do the same lovely deep rollback. Heels down, there we go. And we're gonna roll to your side, keeping your other leg down. So I'm rolling to my right, my left heel is down. We're gonna repeat that again, same side. Coming right through your center line, pressing down that opposite side. Good. And up. Again, I want you to have a lot of support here. So as much tension as you can put, it will both help you and encourage your abs to fold in. Good. One more on that side. Good. That's it. Nice. Okay, other side. I'm just going to flip so I can see you. Keep on moving. So now if you're going to your left side, you're pulling that right foot down. That's it. Good. That's it. Keep pressing that foot. Can you go back, Shelly, in rotation? So start rotated to the side and roll back. That's it. And then come back up. Good. Good. Yeah. Nice. All right. And then everyone can come all the way back up. Good. If you need to give your legs a moment, you can. Some people, I know that feels good there to pull the feet in and pull the hip forward. Yeah. Good. Okay. Then we're going to take your left foot out of your band. So only my right foot is in there. See that? Just like that. Good. Left knee bends. It's flat on the floor. Good. Right foot lifts, and we're going to use that band. So Franny, I can't see you, but if that is hard on your back, you keep that foot down, okay? The rest of us, this is support, right? This is giving us support. We're going to roll our way down, all the way down. Inhale, exhale, roll our way back up. And again, look at bicep curl. It gets to help you up. How magical is that? Good. Inhale and exhale, round down. If you can, let your arms go long. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Bicep curl to help pull you up. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good. Keep on going. That's it. Good. Now, if you don't feel like you need two hands, put both ends in your right hand. Let your left hand go long. Good. As you come up, bring the right leg higher, reach your left arm forward. If you need to, take it and pull on that left shin, keeping that foot down. That's it, good. And then back down, good. And exhale up. So we're trying to work a little bit more range of motion in the hip, right? We want to hinge at the hip, good. That's it, good. And one more time. All the way up. Good, good. All right, come all the way back down. There's all kinds of noise happening over here. All right, take your strap, open it up so that you can switch feet. Yeah, because you got to do the other leg. And then you get to start with two hands and pull yourself up. The nice bicep curl, choop. Good, all the way up. That's it, good. And then all the way back down, good. Bicep curl to pull yourself up, good. And then see if you can release at the top, right? Let your arms go long on the way down. That's it, good. All right, so if that feels good, you can let go with your right hand. Bicep curl with your left as you come up. And your right hand, if you want, can give you that little extra oomph to get up all the way. Good. Good. Can you pull it a little closer towards you? I need a little more resistance to pull. That's it, that's it. Oi, feeling my quads now. So, from here, can you put your hand down or can you put it under your thigh? So if this is not enough assistance, can you use this? So now I asked a great question, especially those of you who have that tight spot in that low back, not unusual, right? Coming up, she doesn't want to do that and hurt her back. How does she get up? If you can't create enough tension to help pull you up through the strap, right? It's that bicep connection to the leg. Try the other leg pulling you, right? Or if you need to, push. Yeah, all of those are fine. Yes. Yes. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, so if you didn't hear Mary's suggestion is you take a weight in the side that's not holding the strap, and that gives you just enough counterbalance to help you get up. Super, I completely forgot about the weights since I didn't have them out today. Thank you, Mary, that's great. And remember, you guys can do that anytime. We used to talk about this in mat class when we were in person a lot. If there's a trick that we used before, even if I'm not using that tool that day, if you remember it, you can grab that tool and use it. I hope that's all clear. Thanks, Mary. Okay, so let's lay down on our back, shall we? Our obliques should be a little bit warm. We're going to take the strap in our hands. We're going to exhale, come up to the right side, pull down your right hand, come back to the ground. And then up to your left side, pull down your left hand. So just that simple. So what we've got going is one arm is staying connected to the ceiling and anchored in your shoulder blade. The other one is pulling down to the ground. Yeah. Good. And your torso is rotating. I did say that, right? Torso rotates. Yes, good. So you should find yourself twisting from side to side. Yeah, there you go, Shelly. Good. That's it. Good. Good. One more each way. Nice. Shh. Good. Then let's bring the legs up into tabletop. Boop. Good. Lower your elbows so that now the band is in front of your thigh. Push your hands forward so now the band is getting pushed across your thighs. Inhale, exhale up into your bow. Good. Inhale, take your shins away from you, keeping them parallel to the floor. Exhale, scoop your belly in, pull the thighs back in. Good. Inhale away. Good. Exhale, pull them back in. So you guys picture a platter full of tall champagne flutes, right? If your shins are higher or lower than your knee, you will spill your champagne everywhere and it's a sticky mess. That's better, Suzanne. Yeah, lower your shins, lower your shins. You're spilling on your belly. So some of you it's on the way in. Yes. Some of you it's on the way out. Good. Last one. Good. Come in for a brief rest. Turn your head side to side. Good. Hands back across the front of your thigh bones. Good. Inhale, exhale up into your bow. Inhale, serve your tray of champagne flutes. Exhale, reach down the right side of your right thigh as you bring the legs back in. Inhale, come back to center, floating in your bow as your knees go away. Exhale, come down the left side. Good. Inhale, they float away. Exhale, reach down the right side. Inhale, they float away. Good. Exhale, comes back in. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale, here comes your last one to the left. Good. And then go ahead and bring those knees in. Whoop. Feet come down to the ground. Arms are going to reach overhead. And we're going to pull your right elbow into your waist. Just reaching, we're stretching open through the armpit. Good. Arms overhead again. Pull the left elbow into your waist. So it's like archer laying down. Yeah. I'm trying to get my fists as close to the floor as I pull. That's it. Good. One more each side should feel good. Really open up to that armpit. And your side. Very nice. Good. All right. We're going to take our legs back up into tabletop. We're going to get our band over our feet. And we're going to do a little feet and straps. Sort of. So heads get to stay down here. Elbows are bent at 90 degrees at your side with the palms facing in. Catherine, if you want to use tubing instead, if that's bigger and easier to hold on to, you can totally do that. Any other of my hand minders, if that would feel better, of course you can always do that. Here, if you feel like you're losing your abs at any time, come up into a bow and reset those abs. Right, we should feel just like when we were standing and we worked on the ribs back, same thing. Bring your heels together. We're going to press out into frog. Good. Pull the heels back in. Open your knees against your band. Good. Press out. Good. And press your knees out into your band. So it differs just a teeny bit from the reformer in that the straps are on the outside of you instead of the inside. Oh, that's such a trick question, Dave. Dave asked, should the small of the back be flat? It can be. If it is, you also need the low of your ribs to be flat as well, right? So it's all of your abdominals. If you can be in neutral with your ribs down, that would be our goal. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, all right. So Dave is saying he can get his ribs down, but not in neutral. So if that's you also, see what you can work toward keeping those ribs down. Good. One more. Press those legs out. Good. Open your arms up as the legs come toward the ceiling. bring your arms back to their start position. Oops, as you lower your legs, sorry. So it's a straight leg up, arms open to the outside, elbows come back in, fists come back in. What I was trying to make it simpler, Mona. Open the door, close the door. There we go. That's it, good. Yeah, just open and close. Good. One more. Good. So your legs are out away from you. Your fists are, your elbows are bent, and you've got your closed door. Good. Now I want you to take your arms up to the sky. Point your toes a little bit. Good. Exhale up into your bow. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull your abs away from your feet. Set your shoulders on the ground. Check your ribs. Inhale, exhale up into your bow. Good. Inhale, exhale again. Use the front of you to set down the back of you. Inhale, exhale up. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull, pull, pull down. Good. One more time. It should feel like you're about to come into a teaser. Foreshadowing. Good. Bend your knees, bring it back in. Elbows come back in. We're not going to do teaser yet. Inhale, exhale, legs press out again. Arms up to the sky again. Inhale and exhale up into your bow. Good. Now press your arms toward your ears. Your feet try to pull the band down. Good. Circle the arms slowly down to your sides as the legs come up. Good. Bend your elbows. Push your fists up as the legs come down. Good. Circle the arms down and out to the side as the legs come up. Good. Bend your elbows. Push your fists up as the legs come down. Good. Circle down. That's it. Good. There you go. And push. Good. And one more. Circle down. And push. So you're back with the arms up and your feet away from you. Okay, now you're ready for teaser. Push your arms up, up, up to the sky. Push your band upward. Good. And there you go, good. See if you can find your balance point. Connect to those shoulders again. If you need to, grab on a little closer so your strap is tighter. It will help you balance. It'll be harder to hold your arms, but you will balance better. Good. Round back down. Bring your legs back up. Bring your elbows back down. Good. We'll do it again. Ah, look at you, Shelly. Yes, good balance. And then arms up, legs lower. Push your fists up. Push up against the band while your legs reach. Those toes stretch into the band. Woo! Stretched too far. Good. Hold it at the top for a moment. Good. And then round it down. Bring it back home. Good. Good. Can you do one more? One more. That's it. Ooh, come on, girl. That's it. I know. Woot. Good. Good. All right. Come on in. Let your band drop for a second. Find your monkey feet. Pull them on in. That's it. And pull yourself forward. Should feel good. Yeah? How are we doing? Everyone okay? Thumbs up, thumbs down, so-so. Got one thumbs up, two, so-so. Eloise says so-so. Okay, hanging in there. Are you hurting anywhere? Or just work? Neck. Okay. Anyone else feeling their neck? Let's do a quick little neck reset. Yeah? I'm going to come up to a high kneel. You're welcome to come up to a stand. I want you to first just open your hands back. So when we're doing all this arm work, it is possible that maybe we forget where we are and we use a little more neck than we'd like. Especially, is it your left side, Eloise, that's more achy? Yeah. And those of you who tend to be strong in your right obliques, which would be Eloise and Dave, and there was somebody else. Oh, who was my third person? Was it Annie? you tend to get a little more pain over here because that's always your leading side, right? So arms reach back and open, and we're all just gonna let our head fall to the side and allow ourselves to lengthen on one side, right? Just let the head be very, very heavy and let that fall away. Then not using your shoulders at all, you're gonna use your obliques to just drag you into neutral, but notice my head is still hanging. Yeah, I'm not bringing it up. Good, we're gonna fall over again. You could even, if you need to, rotate, and your body will tell you, no, this is better, or yes, this is better. And then let the head stay heavy. If you need to, gentle, put a gentle hand. We're not pulling, we're just reminding that it's staying heavy. And you'll notice more oblique coming on here, all the way across here. Good, yeah. And then let that float forward. And then to the other side. Yeah, and then let it fall. Good. And then when you're ready, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, let the head be heavy. We're not leading with the head. The head just stays heavy. Good, and if you need to hold it, right, you can hold it. Just remind it, we're leading from the oblique. So it's a secret oblique exercise. Good, yep. And then let it gently come forward. If you'd like to put your hands behind it, lift your throat up into your fingertips. It should feel like a nice reset for the spine. You might feel a working stretch as all the metaphysi of your spine kind of turn on. Good. And then gently bring your head upright. Good. How does that feel, you guys? Anybody else feel like they were starting to use a lot of their neck? The upper neck, upper shoulder muscles? Yeah. And when we lifted arms, it's tricky because they are supposed to help do that. That's their job. The deal is learning to give them some support from down here too. Okay, so from here, we're gonna come and do, what was the plan here? Side plank. Hulk. Yay, side plank. So band is optional. If you're feeling like, this feels great, maybe I don't need to use that band, that would be a-okay, okay? I'll show you without band. All we're gonna do is from your plank, reach up to the side, push down the ground so you feel that space here and here, right? And then back to the floor, push back, reach through to the opposite side. Yeah, come back to your plank. So, side, front, push back, reach through to the opposite side. Again, think about all the things we just talked about, shoulders, right? So you keep that in mind. Those of you on knees, very similar, up to the side, back to the front. Instead of pushing back, you just reach through, scoop your belly up. Yeah, so you're not gonna put your booty back. You're just gonna reach back. If you feel like adding in a band, you could totally do that if you'd like. Hold it in both hands. Let up and push across your chest. Good. Bring it back to the ground, push back, and then pull through across your body. Tail up to the sky. Did I say 4 on each side? I don't think so. But 4 good ones. Yeah. Let me just flip around so I can see you. I think I did enough. Franny, if you need something different, let me know. Nara, are you feeling your shoulder? Oh, good. Okay, good. Thank you. I love how good you are with the emojis, Franny. So when you get 4, and Nara, you tell me if there's something I can do there, or you're just self-assessing. Then you can come all the way down to swan. So those of you who are finished, Because I'm in a swan. So those of you who are in swan, if you want your band, you are welcome to use it. Don't have to use it, right? Never necessity. I'm going to put mine over my back. And I'm just going to go into a little baby swan. Inhaling and lifting up and exhaling down. So as you're in that little baby swan, can you think about those heels? Remember way back at the beginning of class and I said drive your heels down into the ground. Can you imagine the underside of your heel pulling away from your booty? And maybe pulling in a little bit towards your center line? Good. That's it, good. And then you can add in a little press into your hands. That's it, good. And then gently bring it back down. At the top, when you're taking that inhale at the top, can you check in with your heels again? Yes. Good. That's good. That's nice. Lovely. Good. So Robin, when you get to the top, I want you to pull your whole right femoral head and heel in. That's, yeah? That, good. Nice. And last one. Good. Very nice. Okay. So then if you have a band, you can just let it be. Hands are coming underneath our forehead. We're going to bend the knees, let the heels come together. Franny, I want you to be very mindful of keeping the front of your hip bone pulled into your body. That's going to support your back here. And that goes for all of us. But especially anyone whose back is feeling like it wants a little more support today. We're squeezing those heels together first before we even lift anything. We should feel the booty turn on. And then release. So squeeze the heels, really feel them push. I want you to see if you can tell the difference between pushing from your knees and pushing from your heels. So heels together, Catherine. Yep, that's it. And now push your heels together. Yes. Can you guys feel the difference of where your intention is coming from? When you push from your heels, what you should notice more is your glutes. If you try to push your knees together, you're going to feel that tightness in your low back. It won't feel as nice. All right. So once you've found it and been able to identify the difference in intention, then lift your intention, right? Pull the heels up, pushing them together. Should intensify the feeling at the glute in the back of the ham and lower back down. Start with the heel, raise it up, intensify the glute, and lower it down. Lifting our thighs off the ground. Yes. Yes. That's, or thinking about lifting the thighs off the ground. Because I'm there too. This is so hard for me. Nara, what if you do that one in parallel, one at a time? Can you do that? And then the rest of you, lift your heels up. Now kick your heels apart, pointing out to the corners of your room. Dorsiflex your feet, thighs still off the mat. Pull your heels back together, push them up to the sky, and lay them down. So it's lift. Inhale, kick. Dorsiflex, pull them back together. Push them up, lay them down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, kick. Flex, bring them together, up and down. Two more. We have two more. That's it. Remember, thighs are trying to stay off the mat. I cannot see you, Suzanne, but I am imagining your hip flexors trying to engage. So just think of the top of your hip bones. Good. Shelly's done. Shelly, your body is so expressive. Good. When you got your last two, let's come up into a cat. So we're up on all fours. Scoop that belly in, pubic bone toward your belly button, back of your head hangs down. Push the ground away. Really push it with your hands. It will increase the stretch through your mid-back. You want that. You worked your mid-back a lot today. And then release your tail up and your sternum up. Good. And then Sheila, I can't see you, but I want you to picture the top of your arm bones pulling open, right? Make that collarbone space. And then when you come back into your big cat, keep that space, Sheila. Let the arms stay on the sides of your body. And that goes for everybody. 2. Good. And then release. Good. Nice. Annie, can you walk your hands forward just a little smidge? Just like a half an inch. That's it. Yeah, there you go. That'll just give you a little more room. And then from this last one, let's come down into a sassy cat. So I'm bringing my right hip to my right shoulder. Really pushing with my left hand to get me over there. Good. And then up through the center and down to the other side. Pushing strong with one side, holding with the other. Good. And then back to the center. Let's do one more each side. Mark is already doing it, so I figure, well, okay, you guys must need it too. Good. That's it. And up. Yeah. Good. And then back to the center. If you're a foot mover, you are going to just tuck your toes and lift up and press back. If you're a foot minder, you're stepping a foot out to the side and then stepping another foot out to the side. So you're in a nice little frog squat. And then you can put hands on your thighs if you'd like and round up through your spine. We're all coming up to a stand. Yeah? Yeah. Good. If you want your band, you're welcome to use it. If your shoulders are toast, you don't have to have it. If you have your band, we're just going to take it into a spine twist, reaching out. Yeah. Up through center, reach out. Good. Oh my gosh, we're running late. Good. And then we're going to take it back to your center. We're going to step your left foot behind your right. Shift your weight back. Good. Now pull down with your right arm. Push up with your left. Really push. Feel your shoulder blade almost come out to the side here. Can you do that? It should feel really good. All the way up that side. Yeah. Bring your arm back a little bit, Robin. Yes. Reach up. Yeah. That left one. Good. All right. Step it back up. Switch your right foot behind your left. Put your weight back on the left foot. Your hip goes there too. Good. Side bend and pull down your left arm. Reach up with that right arm. Really reach. That's it. Let the shoulder go. Good, Sue. Yes, nice length. Ah. Good. Very good. All right, and then come back to center. Good. Let your arms circle back. If you have a band, press out into the band the whole way. If you don't have a band, just like Mark, it's going to keep on. There we go. Keep on reaching out, reaching out, reaching out. That's it. Good. Ah. And then rest. Phew. You guys, thank you. Very nice. Someone was going to send us something to share. What was that?
Oh, Franny's.
Oh, I'm gonna post Franny's thing to Facebook later, and Sue is gonna share the link to her show. I am doing a class on Monday. Yes, as long as the Wi-Fi works, I'm doing a class on Monday. I know. Wait, do you know what time your daughter leaves on Monday? It's a surprise. Okay, well, I hope I see you all Monday. Yes, you guys be safe out there. I feel like my father. Don't stay out too late. You be careful. I will see you guys. Thank you.